Hey folks, and welcome to the Ranch of Rivershine, a horse simulation game where today we've got a whole bunch of horses to take care of. So first off, there's Swift River, a nursing mare. Wait, she's not nursing anymore, so I guess her baby is old enough that he doesn't need milk anymore? Anyway, Swift River is a healthy adult mare who just recently had a foal, a baby colt, a boy horse baby, who we will take a peek at in just a minute. First we gotta clean her up, make sure she's fed as well. We'll feed her some Timothy hay and give her a carrot as a treat. So, let's see. This is her baby bubbly Sprout, who is, dare I say, a beautiful little horse. Now he is a healthy little foal, and let's see, if we keep brushing him, that should increase his trust for us. Let's see, he's got a very dirty belly. He's got a very dirty belly. Let's see if we can work on that. Oh, wait, we're actually cleaning the belly here. That is kind of rare because the baby horse model is kind of like bugged usually to where you can't clean the whole thing, but we're getting all kinds of dirt off right out of the air here as well. Anyway, all right, so he's as clean as we can get him, I think, and we're gonna give him a carrot as well. Treating your horse also brings their trust for you up. Now, finally, well, actually, this isn't our last horse by a long shot, but next up, we are taking a peek at Waterby, another mare who is pregnant, so she's going to be having a baby foal anytime now, and we're going to give her a little bit of a brushing as well. Makes her care meter go up. Alright, so you can do that by cleaning up after your horse, well, and cleaning your horse. Alright, and let's see, we're going to feed her some orchard grass, I think, and we'll give her an apple this time. It's not quite a carrot, but actually it's better than a carrot in terms of how much stamina it restores to a tired horse. Then there's Whispy Butter, who is our current racing horse, our current horse that we use at cross-country competitions. We're going to use a hard brush with her because it helps clean her up quite a bit faster than the soft brush. And she already trusts us the most that she possibly can, so we don't need to build her trust with a soft brush, right? Alright, we'll feed her some oats. And finally, last horse we're going to look at for now is Bold Wind, a recently adopted horse who we found from the wild and tamed. Found him in the wild and tamed him. And he is just beautiful. He is a flaxen dark dapple chestnut stallion, and we're going to be riding him around, training him today, I think. I think that's one thing that we're going to do. We also have a handful of quests to turn in to the, what is she? The community leader of some variety. The mayor of Rivershine Town, perhaps? I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to give Bold Wind some alfalfa hay, some very filling hay there, and he's still a little bit hungry. Now we'll give him, you can only feed your horse once per day, unless... Well, you can only feed them hay once per day. You can also feed them grains. We'll go ahead and give him some oats as well, so he's all full. Yeah, full. Alright, now then, we'll take Bold Wind out riding, and we're going to bring him right out. Oh, okay, hold on. Before we start, there's one thing that I have to do. Because last time in this series, I believe we acquired a yellow tailbow, which I am right now putting on this horse, so that we can see how beautiful he looks with a yellow tailbow. Oh my god, he's so pretty. You're such a pretty horse, Bold Wind. Alright, so we're bringing him right into town, into Rivershine Town. And you can see he's also got a yellow breast collar, I think, and then, or chest collar or whatever. And then he's also got yellow polo wraps on his legs, and a yellow competition ribbon on his head. So pretty. I love dressing up, I love dress up in any game, really. And in this game, it's no exception. Alright, so here we are in Rivershine Town. Now, we are headed into the town center. Not here, this is like, I guess, a marketplace kind of area. Although we may take a look at the saddlery later to see if it has any wearable items for horses, any tack items that we may want, just like the yellow tailbow that we already unlocked. And this is the auction house, and actually, we may be a little bit earlier to find Madeline, who I really do think she's probably the mayor of Rivershine Town. I'm not sure. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you happen to know what her actual title is, if any. But anyway, So we're gonna go ahead over to her house because she is not at the town square yet. Okay, I think this is her house. We'll find out shortly. Let's find a spot to put Bold Wind where he won't run away. So we'll just stick him right here on this hitching post. Hitch him right up to the hitching post. And here's Madeline. We're gonna go ahead and talk to her. We've got 2 quests with her, I believe. So, we have increased the shine, the glow of a horse statue in the Rocky Mountain Zone by winning races at the Rocky Mountain. And Madeline is telling us that the statue will give our horses, it'll bless our horses with extra flexibility if we interact with it. We might have to do that today. Now our next quest that we're turning in is, basically we won a new advanced level race, right? So we're getting an extra reward for that, and I reckon tomorrow we'll unlock maybe a new advanced race. I think we have to wait a day for that though. So, I'm gonna go ahead and bring Bold Wind out, and we'll maybe go to the Rocky Mountains in a bit, but I seem to recall, before I turned the camera on for this episode, that the game told me there were wild horses somewhere in the game. I don't remember where, but I think it was Crystal Lake. So we're gonna go see if we find wild horses here at Crystal Lake. Alright. Because we can tame them, we can herd them. Ah, yes, they are here. So we're here at the northern side of the map, and if we turn to the right here, we'll, be heading in the direction of those wild horses, which we can then herd into a pen, check them out, see if we want to bring one of them home with us, just like we did with Bold Wind in the past, and we can maybe train them up and either sell them at auction for a profit, because we do really need to save up money in this file still, or maybe we'll keep them, maybe we'll breed them, maybe we'll have them race a little bit. You never know. Anything's possible, really. Alright, so let me see. You should be able to take these tiny little jumps, right, Bold Wind? Yes, he can. And we're seeing some of these wild horses in the distance already here. The black one, very pretty right over here with a white nose. Alright, there's a white one over here, completely white. Beautiful. And now there's this brown one with some interesting white markings on it. Is that a second completely white horse? Looks that way to me. Then, oh, this one's very dark brown. Or like, not a dark brown, but a deep saturated brown. Very interesting. Alright, so, we're gonna, ooh, which one do I want? Which one do I, oh, this is so tough. This is such a, hold on, this is such a tough call. Well, we can take a peek at several of these horses and see which one we want to bring home. I want to take a look at this one first, I think. This one with the brown and the silver, or maybe flaxen mane. I'm still learning the colors. Still learning my colors. You know, the terms for horse manes, of course. It's different. It's different. So, I'm gonna take this horse straight to the wild horse pen and take a peek at it, see what its stats are, see what gender it is. All of that kind of thing, see what its coat type is, and maybe I can actually find out if it's a silver or flaxen mane. I'm sure the game will tell me once we've taken a good, close look at this wild horse. So, there goes nothing. We're gonna just direct it right into the inner circle of this pen here. Oh my gosh, this is even prettier close up. This horse is so beautiful. Alright, so we're gonna, you know, oh right, I pressed the adopt button by accident. So their name is Brisk Lynx. Look at how pretty they are here. Oh my god. They are a mare, so that's a female horse. They are, it was a silver mane all along. So it's a silver bay roan Sabino. Beautiful horse. I think I am pretty set on this one already. She does have intermediate endurance, and all of her other stats are beginner. Oh my god, but she's so pretty. Look at that little spot on her nose, and oh my gosh. Alright, okay. We are going to take Bold Wind, and we're going to take a look at least one of the other wild horses, so we can get a peek at what their stats are like and all of that, and we'll see which one we want to take home, right? And in the meantime, we'll pick up this straw. Never know when we're going to need it. Well, technically we're going to need it every single day to clean up after our horses and keep their stalls fresh and clean and healthy for them. So let's see. The wild horses are over back this way, right? I see them very far in the distance. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. The video might be too small for you to spot them from this far away. I'm never quite sure what it's going to look like for you guys, right? Because usually the YouTube videos, you're going to be watching on a smaller screen than what I am playing on. I have a pretty wide monitor. Or just like a pretty large monitor in general. Anyway, here they are. I also see a piece of barley over here that we're going to grab before we take a peek at another wild horse. Okay. There we go. See, so we grab that barley. Now, let us think, who else do we want to take a peek at? There's this black horse here. Oh my god, you're so pretty. That's actually, these are two different colors. That's like a dark gray, and this one's more like pure black or something. I kind of want to see what their coat type is actually called. Is it just black? Is it just a black coat? I also want to see what they look like up close, because, you know, the horse that we just directed into the pen, I wasn't entirely, I didn't realize it was a Sabino, which I guess is like some of those speckles that it's on its coat. And I didn't realize that until we got real close to it, so we're gonna get closer to this horse as well, get a close look at them, see if there's anything fancy hiding beneath me being very nearsighted. Even in a video game, I guess. Alrighty. Here we go. And just slightly, a little bit more into that pen right there. Boop, there you go. Like, look how, hold on, look how pretty this horse is. Oh, and I love the marking on their face. Oh boy. Their name is Agile Bison, okay. They're a mare, okay. And, yep, their coat type is just black, okay. Ooh, they are intermediate in 3 different stats, though. Ooh, that's exciting because that means we'll get more money for her at auction if we end up auctioning her off, right? But this one, this Sabino is so pretty, but I don't really plan to breed her. So I guess it makes more sense to adopt the one with higher stats, right? Because I do plan to sell them after doing a little training with them. So let's go ahead and adopt them. Now the other wild horses will have run away. We only get to take one out of each herd of wild horses, right? We have to pick one. Alright. But we're going to actually go ahead and take Bold Wind. Or, should we do that? Yeah, why not? We're going to go ahead and take Bold Wind back to, let's see, I think it's this way? We're going to take Bold Wind back to town, and then we're going to head into the Rocky Mountains area, where there is a statue waiting to bless one of our horses with increased stats. Now let me just check my map and make sure. Yeah, we are going the right way. Perfect. Alright. Bold Wind is pretty slow, I feel like, but I'm also spoiled by my racing horse, Whispy Butter. She is very, very fast. Let's see, what actually is your speed, buddy? 34%, which is not that bad, actually. That's pretty decent. Alright. But like I said, I'm very used to Whispy Butter, who is like... Oh, I hope I'm going the right way now. I might have turned myself around a little bit, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm used to Whispy Butter, who is like at least 60% speed, I think. I think I'm totally turned around. That's alright, we'll find out. We'll just keep running. Oh, actually, I see the entrance to the town now. I see it all the way over there in the distance, so... We are headed the right way. Now I know for sure. Because I can see it. I can see our destination. Alrighty. Oh, hold on. There's a carrot right there that I really want. I try to pick up as many little things that I can, because again, every little dollar helps, because you can sell that stuff for money at shops in town. And we are currently saving up for a deluxe stable upgrade, which will allow us to hold like 4 or 6 or 8, I think 8 more horses in our stable, which is huge. That's like, maybe it's just 4 more? I'm not sure, but either way, it increases the size of our stable by quite a lot. So, I'm excited about that, very much so. And that is going to require us to have a lot of funds, though. We're currently at almost $150,000, and we're going to need another $100,000 for a total of $250,000 before we can buy that upgrade, right? Alright, let's go into the Rocky Mountains. Here goes nothing, right? So, first thing we want to do, we're going to take a turn to the right, because I think that's where the statue we're looking for is. I think it's over in the distance this direction. Oh! This direction over here. Oh, and right away we spotted a pumpkin, which is a really nice treat for a horse. And speaking of which, Bold Wind is actually getting kind of low on energy today. He's at 29%, so we'll go ahead and feed him the pumpkin we just got, which will give him 60% additional energy restored directly to him. And now he looks like he can do a whole heck of a lot more training before he's done for the day. Thanks to that pumpkin. We've got these little jumping obstacles over here that I quite like. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna continue heading over toward the statue, which I think is like right up this hill right here. I could be wrong. No, yeah, here it is. And this statue is sparkling because it has been charged up. Its magical power was charged up by us winning a lot of races in the Rocky Mountains. So, if we interact with this, it's gonna bless Bold Wind with extra flexibility stats. So he gained 5% extra flexibility. I'm getting kind of attached to Bold Wind. As he gets faster and stronger and more agile, he's definitely starting to he's definitely starting to what's the term for that? He's starting to become one of my horses that I'm interested in. I've got like there's like a word for that. He's starting to catch my attention, catch my eye. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I kept wanting to say like catch my heart. That's not quite it. That's not quite what people say. Anyway, okay. So I see another pumpkin over there, and we're gonna go ahead and grab that, and then we'll probably start heading home shortly. We might head to the flexibility training arena that's in this zone, because that'll be an easy way to use up the rest of Boldwind's stamina for training, right? Okay, let's see, we could also take some jumps or something. Meh. We'll go ahead and take this one. Just to get a little bit of jumping stat boost for Boldwind. Alright. It's so tempting to gallop everywhere, like pretty much all the time. Especially if you're on a slow horse, right? But the problem with that is, if you want to make your slow horse faster, galloping will not train your speed, it'll only train your endurance, right? So you've got a canter, which is a slightly slower speed, well, quite a bit slower than a gallop, really. But you've got a canter if you want to train your horse's speed to make it faster, right? So in that sense, taking the shortcut of galloping all the time is going to end up making your horse slower in the end, right? It's going to end up helping it. They won't grow as much, right? They won't grow as much from that experience. Let's see. Where are we at? We're in the exact right spot to get to the training arena, all right? Let's see. Back at a canter. And this is the wild horse pen right here that we're passing. Oh, hold on. I see something I want to pick up. It's all the way over there, but we're going to grab it anyway. It's a bit of Timothy hay. But this horse pen is the wild horse pen for the Rocky Mountain. Because all of the, like, riding trail zones have one of those that you can unlock, right? I believe you have to buy them first. And once you unlock them, you can start seeing wild horses in those areas. And each day you can have a herd of wild horses in one area. Let's see. Is there anything good in the distance here? I have to keep a lookout for stuff. But I don't see anything, and we're coming up on the flexibility training arena right here. I'm trying not to use too much of Boldwind's stamina by, like, you know, galloping and stuff. Again, because we want to train his speed, but also for, like I said, the stamina reasons. Because using a training arena like this also takes up a lot of stamina. You can see that right here. We'll just go at a trot. Boom, boom. And we're getting points of flexibility from this, but it's also draining Boldwind's stamina quite a lot each time. Oh my goodness, he's becoming quite a sharp turner. His turns are becoming very tight. Alright, so now he's done training for the day since he's out of energy. We're gonna go ahead and... let's see, rather than riding back, it's a decent ride back to town, we'll go ahead and teleport to the entrance so we don't have to make that long trip without being able to get any training benefit from it. And then we're gonna go back to our ranch and take a peek at our new horse. How about that? Alright, so, select our ranch, go to entrance, and here we go. Pardon me, I had to get a sip of soda for a second. Let's see. Back to the ranch we go. And then we're going to take a look, like I said, at that new horse. And actually, before we do that, we might do a couple of cross-country races. Because, as I have said earlier, we are very much in need of some cash. And races that give cash prizes are a good way to handle that. So Whispy Butter, who I haven't really gotten to show off in this episode, is our racing horse. We're going to go ahead and take her out for a little race. So, we'll go ahead and do a Rocky Mountain race again because we just consumed all of the magic that was in the horse statue in that zone, so we can charge it up from the beginning now, right? Gotta charge that sucker up if we want those stat boosts. So here we go. Gonna go ahead and start the intermediate Rocky Mountain race, Twisty Path. Alright, here we go. Right over the hurdles. Another hurdle, and oh my gosh, this is just, I know I said it before, but this race is so much fun because of this part where you have to weave in between the barrels. It's very challenging, but I find it very, very satisfying. I don't know, there's something really nice about it, I think. So, here we go. Over the hurdles. And around the corner. Alright. This next one always kind of sneaks up on me because I think I have to go to the right around that little obstacle there. But no, you have to go to the left, right? If I had gone to the right, I wouldn't have been able to make the jump. But you can't see that until you're kind of like already pretty close to that obstacle, like the little bit that's next to the jump. So like, yeah, I keep getting caught off guard by that. Let's see. Let's see, we're almost done with the race, actually. Yeah, we can see the finish line over there already. Boop, boop. Here we go. Alright. Oh. I think one more jump. And then it's a gallop to the finish. There we go. We made it with a time of 1 minute and 12 seconds. Fantastic. And how much did we get for that as a cash prize? A total of $2,800, which is awesome. So, we'll go on another race with Whispy Butter. First, let's go ahead and give her... Let's see, how much energy does she have? 60%. So, a 40% boost from a cucumber would be perfect for her. Yum yum. And now we're going to do actually an advanced race, I think. So, let's see, where do we have advanced races? The Crystal Lake Advanced Race is one that we did last time, I think. So we'll go ahead and try that again today. The advanced, obviously, like, as the races get more difficult, they start to give bigger cash prizes. So I didn't quite check what the cash prize would be for this one, but it's probably going to be pretty sizable since this is an advanced race, right? It's advanced difficulty, right? So, alright, and gotta make those, oh, uh-oh, you missed a jump. Gotta make lots of sharp turns here, it's pretty tough. Alright, there's that, and, oh, alright. Gotta make sure to go fast. Now that we've missed a jump, we're probably kind of behind in terms of time, right? Because if you don't get first place, well, you still win a cash prize for, like, I think first, or for second, third, and maybe fourth? I think fifth place, I'm not sure how low you can go before you stop getting cash prizes. I think last place, which may be fifth place? Anyway, I think last place, you don't get a cash prize for it. And then also, if you lose a race, I believe, your horse's trust for you goes down slightly. Which is another thing to keep in mind, that you don't just want to enter races that you don't think you can do well in, right? Ooh, oh gosh, that was a really tough jump. That being said, you can pause at any time during a race and restart it. So if you feel like you're not doing very well, you can just restart the race from the beginning so you don't have to have your horse lose trust in you, or waste time and stamina and that kind of thing, right? Alright, here we go. We're so close to the end of the race. Last hurdle, I think. Right? Oh, we barely made that one, I think. And there we go. We got 1 minute 31 seconds. That's our time. And I think that's going to be a total of $4,000 in cash prizes that we get. Oh, a little over that. $4,250. Fantastic. Alright. So we'll bring Whispy Butter back to the stable for today. And we're going to go ahead and take out Agile Bison. Obviously, first we have to give him some food and whatnot. Alright, let's see. Timothy hay for you, sir. Or, sorry, I forgot Agile Bison is a lady. Sorry, ma'am. And let's see, we'll put Straw in her stall in the stable. Then, looks like Endurance is her stat that she struggles with the most. We're actually going to take her and bring her... Let's see, do we want to go anywhere fancy with her? I don't think she has enough Endurance to last very long. But we could take her down to the forest and see if we could find anything nice there. Or, actually, what I'm gonna do instead, I think, is we're just gonna train her at home. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna train her at home using one of our training courses. Now, let me refresh my memory. What is your jump like, ma'am? Jump is at 37%, so we can probably do an intermediate obstacle course with her. I don't think we have advanced... Oh, we do have advanced wooden cavaletti unlocked. Let's see if she can take some of the advanced jumps. I kind of doubt it with a jump of 37%, but hey, we'll see. Alright, so here's one of the lower jumps. Medium, pretty high, and yeah, the very, very, very high ones she can't make yet. Alright, good to know. Okay. But she can make these littler, like, kind of mid-sized ones. Very good to know. We'll go ahead and restart with an intermediate course in that case, just so that we're not, like, wasting time on with jumps that we can't, or, like, wasting space, I guess, with jumps that we can't make, right? Jumps that we can't successfully jump. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna do a little bit of galloping, too. I really love these training courses, just because... Like, here's the thing about training horses in this game is it feels very playful, right? I don't know, like, there's just something about it. There's something about these training courses in particular I think are really fun to use because of how, like, you're just kind of... I don't know how to describe it, but there's just something about it that, like, I really feel like I'm just kind of, like, having a good time just like, with my horse, if that makes sense. Like, we're just kind of hanging out, doing, like, movement stuff. Movement in games, I feel like, is something that can be really hard to get right. But that is so important to get right at the same time, right? Like, no one... if you're playing a game, if you're playing a game with movement around in a 3D world, you know, like, I play a bunch of, like, menu-based management kind of games where you don't actually move around in the sense of, like, you press a button and then you move forward or that kind of thing. You know, where the sense of movement in that kind of game is more abstract, like, you click a button, you know, you click a button and it just takes you to another area, which is just like another set of buttons for you to click, you know? Like a web page on the internet, right? You know, you're just clicking to go to another page, right? With different options. But in a game like this one, where you're actually, like, there's more of a, like, tactile quality to the movement, where you feel like you're in a 3D space, right? And then you're manipulating your position within that 3D space, I think it can be really hard to get movement right. And yet, like I said, it's so important, because if it feels bad to exist inside a game world, or to, you know, move within it, then you're not going to want to spend very much time in that game world, you know what I mean? And so that's, I think, one reason why it's so crucial to get the movement, not just to get the movement working correctly from a mechanical standpoint of, like, you know, can you move around without bumping into stuff constantly or whatever. But also, well, I guess that's kind of also like a game feel type thing, but, like, to get the feeling of moving around correct is also very important. You know? Like, slipping and sliding around on ice. I feel like nobody likes, you know, video game levels where you're slipping and sliding around on ice. But I think one of the reasons why that is because like, a lot of games, you, like, get used to and comfortable with moving without that sliding physics, you know? Anyway. But I think there are also ways to make that really feel good, like, really satisfying. Anyway. Yeah, so I've got a lot of thoughts on this matter, obviously, as you can tell. I mean, I have so much more to say about this, but I'll have to save it for next time, because it is already getting dark out here, and Agile Bison is almost out of stamina. Alright? We can give her another treat. Perhaps I will continue. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna end the episode here, and we're gonna be on a cliffhanger, and I'm gonna say, you guys let me know in the comments if you want to hear what else I have to say on movement in games. And I'll save it for a future episode, how about? We'll talk about it more later. So, with that being said, thank you guys for being here, and I hope to see you next time, okay? Bye!